I'm freaking going for the dream, man. Hello! So this is what a nice hard shell crab looks like. Here we are in Ketchikan, Icy Bay, Alaska. We're coming into Latuya Bay. We're on Walmart parking lot. Some days it just feels like it's a roller coaster going down. I'm like, this is our beautiful August weather right here. My fingers are wet, my ass is wet. And check out these crabs that are right underneath me, baby. Oh yeah. I wanted to bring you guys on the MF journey with me, man. And I feel like I've been waiting to post some really cool sequeen videos. As my mama Jay would say, I just gotta get over my damn self.
Stop it, it's another day.
I almost have 200 subscribers, woohoo! Give me the little subscribe button, maybe even hit the thumbs up for some more cool videos. Sequeen, my new channel, is all about fishing. Crab fishing right now, but I really want to branch out to different forms of fishing also. Different commercial fisheries, different sport fisheries. There could be some seafood cooking classes. That could be cool. Here's the corn tortilla, fried halibut. Oh yeah. Look at this day. Isn't this beautiful? So I was a crab fisherman for about 3 or 4 years on the Miss Tiffany. Woo! Go Miss Tiffany! And we have Alaska fishing videos. Morning, boys and girls. Oregon fishing. Time to haul some gear. And as well as Washington State. And we are testing for the hardness of the shell. The next video that I'm working on is gonna be our 2-month crab fishing trip in Alaska 2022. Crabbing's going all right. I want to show you guys these monsters. Hello! Hello! I'm also going to be going to Alaska this summer. So I went from a first-class jet plane a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm living in my trailer. I was telling myself the other day while I was starting to edit, you know, I have a dream, having my creative team, and we're all like synergizing every day to make like the best fishing and, you know, ocean life videos that we can. But up until then, it's just me. Woo! I'm like, good job, Brooke. You're like, yeah, hell yeah, man. All right, that was cool. So going a little crazy on the digital editing front. You know, I learned so much as a commercial fisherman. So this is what a nice hard shell crab looks like. I thought it was so cool that I could not help but just take more and more and more and more videos, just like day after day after day, you know, how we do what we do, the grizzly bears that we saw in Alaska, some really cool animals that we saw off the Oregon coast. We also did the Washington State fishing test. Good morning, good morning.
It is great to be back out here.
Of, you know, different places in Alaska, getting into the Tenakee Springs. Here we are in Ketchikan, Icy Bay, Alaska. We're coming into Latuya Bay. Hoona, 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 hoona. Coming in to Kodiak. I have a really cool video with my dad. We're on.
Okay.
We went to this really cool island called Quadra Island last summer. I thought that could be a really cool addition for Sequeen. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit more information on what I have planned for this channel because I have so many plans. So I was gonna try to live out of my trailer in Arizona for the winter. So, you know, going for the dream. I'm freaking going for the dream, man. First up for the night at the local free Walmart parking lot. Hopefully it's gonna be worth it. I keep reading about, you know, how to have your own business and achieve your dreams. I don't have it figured out. Some days it just feels like it's a roller coaster going down. I'm like, hang on, everybody. We don't know if there's a bottom on this roller coaster. I'm gonna be creating some merch. I got some really cool merch. I found what I really wanted to do. I wanted to go to the desert. I wanted to go to the desert in Arizona. I wanted to spend the winter there among the cacti. That was my plan. So I'm out there in the desert and it starts getting freezing temperature and my heater breaks. So I'm like, I'm freezing. not comfortable. I did find some really cool places though in Arizona, but I'm like, you know what? Let's leave the trailer here. Let's go down to Mexico, a little bit warmer climate. Found this awesome place to stay down in Mexico. Super sweet spot for like putting my little office. It had this awesome balcony, this little tiny secret little gem of a town. And I was down in Mexico working on crab fishing videos of Oregon and Alaska. I'm like, this is a little strange. And then after Mexico, I used to live in Costa Rica, so I was like, oh, this could be a double down bonus. Save on the rent because I can stay with my friends and have like a cool, comfortable place to stay. Right now, I'm gonna be in Washington for a bit, and then after Washington, I'm taking off for Alaska. At least that's the plan. You know, there's just so much that I saw and filmed and experienced because I had no idea that I was gonna fall in love with crab fishing. And then like every single day, I'm just like, oh my God, that's so cool. Oh my God, that's so cool. And you really, really know if you like something when you can look at what you're doing and be like, dude, I would do this even if I weren't getting paid. We're nearing the end of our trip. We're going to pick up our pots. I'm gonna miss it here. And that was, I'm not gonna say every day on the boat because it wasn't. There was definitely some shit where I'm just like, I'd rather be doing anything else right now. This is our beautiful August weather right here. My fingers are wet, my ass is wet, everything is wet, and we have like another 75 pots in this string. Even just thinking about it now, I'm just like, woo, thank God that's over. And another part about going to Alaska would be jumping on some other boats that would like to share what they're doing. Will anybody let me film you for free? As long as I can cook for you and have a meal in a little corner on the boat to sleep, we'll call it good. I have some savings right now that I've been living off of. Starting to get to the point where it's like, help, help, the raft is sinking. I'm gonna be getting on the sponsor train. I'm gonna be getting on the merch train. Man, it's beautiful out here. I read this book called Endurance. Man, it was like one of the best books I've ever read. The guy who owned the boat, his name was Sir Ernest Shackleton. I wonder if I would do a good job like recounting these stories to people. And they're people that are like super inspirational. Like Sir Ernest Shackleton, he had this family motto, by endurance we conquer. And I'm like, that is so cool, you know? Like life sucks sometimes. Life can totally suck sometimes. Life can suck on a crab boat. Concrete pavement layer in Costa Rica. Man, I always thought that would be one of the hardest jobs. You know, by endurance we conquer. So if you've been watching me for a while, or if you're just watching me right now, and you think of something nice to say, you know, those comments like go so far. Like a freaking extra little booster in my rocket fuel. And also, I don't want to bullshit you either, you know? I don't want you to think that I'm just my pants every day, like laughing and having so much fun on the crab boat. It's tough work, a lot of times. Are you worn out by life and a lot of crab punch?
I am.
I try to have a really positive attitude. Sometimes I'm like literally trying to talk myself into it. There was one night, I think it was the Oregon crab opener a few years ago. We're moving some pots, I'm tired, I'm cold, I'm wet. I'm trying not to bitch about it because then that only sucks more. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I remember thinking, we have like another few hours to go probably. I didn't have any footage of this, which probably would have been cool if I did, but sometimes you're just so freaking tired. So I'm out there and I'm coiling the line. You know, I'm hanging off of the boat, the spray's in my face, I'm coiling the line, and I started thinking about the people that were like warm in their beds or like watching Seinfeld on the couch. And I'm like, that's not gonna help anybody. So in my head, I'm like, all right, it's freaking 11 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. It's freaking blowing out here. I got sea spray in my face. I'm coiling crab line, and I am a freaking badass. You know how many millions and billions of people are in their bed right now, just like so cozy? I'd way rather be coiling line on this crab boat right now. I'm a badass. And after I started thinking about that, I'm like, you know what? That's true. I do feel like a badass. Yeah! I'm like, give me another one. So sometimes when it sucked, it was cool. I look forward to putting up some more cool videos for you guys. See you next time. Woohoo! It's about 49.6 degrees. I'll be soaking with the crabbies.